By the way, you know, do you remember the story of the cat, the who do not walk in the Quran? And sadly, not all of you did like to join the experiment, which is Muslim. Like the Muslim is the one who like introduce us to this such an experiment. The Muslim, they claim that nobody can really, no cat will walk in the Quran, and they have video shared by millions around the world. And we see many of those who they are evil liars, and they may like make video reaction. Do you want to see the reaction of a Christian prince about the cat who don't walk in the Quran? One of you send me this video of I think the hand show, it's a lady hand of her cat and what she did with the Quran. No cat can walk in the Quran. No cat, brother. What a cute cat. Uh-oh. She is getting closer. She is stepping in the Quran. Can you believe it? She is standing on the Quran. She have like she is even licking now her tongue, and she is enjoying. Now this cat, by the way, she sent me an application to work here with us. You know, she said as long I can prove Islam to be false, and she is just a cat. Well, why she cannot work here with us and help us to defeat Islam? So she have a picture. She sent us a picture of herself. She's wearing a tie, looking for a professional, interesting job. So we will see, you know, if we will approve this new person, which is helping us to prove Islam to be false. All right. Let us see. We have a caller. I don't know who's calling. Yeah, this is okay. Hold on. So what do you think, guys? Should we hire? Should we hire this cat? I'm not sure, really. I mean, she have a qualification, to be honest with you. She is smart. It took her 2 seconds to prove that Muslims, they lie to us when they speak about miracles. I mean, how they spread this cult to the point they are trying to seek the aid of a cat. Their God could not help them. Mrs. Cat is a solution. I'm not sure. You can tell me, what do you think? About it. Later, when we finish in the comment section, please let us know if you think she is qualified. You know, I mean, she is ready. She's wearing a nice tie. I don't know where she got this tie from, but I mean, you know, these days you can purchase anything from Amazon. And look, I mean, look. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. She is beautiful. She is professional. And she have, you know, good appetite for walking in the Quran. So everything is there. Nothing is missing. Any Muhammadan? I mean, do you see how cheap this cult is, to the point they are trying to seek a help of a cat to prove that their God is God? So their prophet is a false prophet. We prove it in everywhere from their books. We don't use anyone's books except their books. And then the Muhammadan, they go to seek help from cats. from the animal world. And then they make a video, editing the video, obviously, that the cat, she is not going to walk in the Quran. And now anyone at home, he have a cat or a dog or a rat, you can try it. Muhammad will intercede to those who die in Medina. Allah will rise him first. What does this have to do with our topic, Harun? I mean, this is the best example of the Muhammadan. You talk about hummus, they talk about, you know, how to, you know, to change diaper. Look like we send the message to the wrong person. Hold on. Any Abdul? Where is those people? Who is a Muslim would like to join us? Anyone? How you explain to us that Muhammad's death is in total agreement with the Quran, that if he is lying, Allah will cut his artery. Now somebody might say, well, if you are saying that Allah, he cut his artery, or his liar, then that make Allah a true God. No, my friend, I believe that my God is the one who make the lie of Muhammad happen, to prove him to be a fraud. Prove me wrong. Somebody is saying, can you show me where the Prophet Muhammad, he says, attack the Roman and get the blonde girls? Well, this is proof to me that you people, when you watch my videos, you don't save reference, and you guys are lazy, and then you come to me, can you show me this? Can you show me that? Maybe I should say no. Because if I say it once and twice and 3 times and 20 times and 70 times, it's enough. But still people, lazy. You know, they believe that Christian Prince is always there for them. He will give them the reference, brother. Why we want to save it? We need no need to save it, right? It doesn't matter really how many times we show it to them. Muhammad, he says, attack the Roman and get the blonde girls. And this exists in many locations. And we can actually, let us see if we can find it in English hadith. But if you open the interpretation books of the Muhammadan, you will find the story. And actually, I don't know why people are so lazy to the point they don't want to search even in Google, because I believe if you search in Google in 2 seconds, did Muhammad say attack the Roman and get the blonde girls? I'm sure you will find it. But people are lazy. They don't want to find anything. They want Christian Prince to find them anything. Like, you know, we have a Christian Prince. He is nice. He's sci-fi those things. This is Tafsir al-Tabari. Page number 287, very number 14. Trust me, tomorrow I will find that maybe even the same person saying to me, can you show me where they know? Yeah, talking to myself. It says here that the Prophet says, اغزو تبوك تغنموا بنات الأصفر. Attack the Roman, you will get the blonde girls. Hadith number 6785. Who? What book? Al-Tabari. Tomorrow they will come to me and they will ask me again, where we can find this? And this is, by the way, not only in this hadith, the hadith after it, the hadith after it, the hadith after it, the hadith after it. All of them, they are saying the same thing. But as usual, they don't listen. What website is that? Watch the chat. You will see the admins posting the website for you. And I will post it. But it is in Arabic. So this is Tafsir al-Tabari. We can show it in other tafsir. Doesn't matter. And this is again additional proof that Muhammad is a fraud. There is no way a prophet of God who believes in God, who is claiming to be decent, he asks his followers to attack the neighbors just because they have a blonde diggers. And when a man of the Muslim, he said to Muhammad, don't tempt us by women, Muhammad, he called that man a hypocrite. Debate Ali Dawa. Who is Ali Dawa? I did not remember. Is that the person who was wearing a circus uniform, speaking to apostate prophet, and then there is a girl, she came and she put some grape in his mouth? Is that the same person you are talking about? I mean, how in the world even you mention this kid? This kid, this is the one who will debate me? I mean, I could not believe it that there's an idiot wearing a circus, like, he looked like a joker with this suit. And how in the world you claim to be a Muslim who blah, and you're wearing a suit? And the suit is what? It's a joker suit. And then the joker, when he is talking, supposedly defending Islam, he have a girl. I'm so grateful that she did not lick his fingers in the video, as the Prophet said. She is putting some grape in his mouth. Do you even respect your religion? A person speaking about Allah, he do this? And as long as you're asking me to call him, well, hey, here we go, give me, I will call him. Shall I? Do you dare? We will give him a grape if he, if he speak to us. So who is a Muhammadan would like? Debate with Daniel? My friend, don't send me those stupid messages. Bring me the guy to debate. What do you want me to do? Go chase them in their house? Debate this guy? Can you debate this guy? What about debating the other guy? Well, I'm here. What a nation of potatoes. Not even one of you is a man. The only one who called me is a guy. His name is Ultimate Fart. Who this guy who say whatever he wants? He's a crazy. He's mental. Your Muslims who claim to be knowledgeable in Islam, etc., they don't call because they knew their size. They will call only someone. It will not make them fry them. So who is a Muhammadan would like to call us and tell us how Muhammad died and why Allah killed him? Remember, the Muslim, they say that anyone die is by the will of Allah. By what? By the will of Allah. That's mean that the women who killed Muhammad, Muslims believe in destiny. So the woman who killed Muhammad, she was doing the will of Allah. It is not allowed for any soul to die except by the will of Allah. So the woman who put poison for Muhammad, she was for sure practicing a punishment coming by Allah. Chapter 3, verse number 145. Now the Muslim, they will say to you, this is Da'if Quran. This is Da'if Quran. Because Islam is Da'if. Muhammad is Da'if. Muslims are Da'if. Bukhari is Da'if. All of you are Da'if. The only strong is the cat. The one who stepped over the Quran and Allah could not stop her. Brothers and sisters, we had the cat. Did you see the cat, brother? The cat did not walk in the Quran. Do you know, brother, why? Because the Quran is the book of Allah. What are you trying to say to me? The cat, she is a Muslim too? Is that why? لا يأل عما يفعل. My friend, your Arabic is funny, Mr. Yasin. You missed a big letter there. لا يسأل. What يأل? Is that Arabic supposedly? You made me dizzy. Almost I stepped on the Quran because of your question. In Arabic, which is broken Arabic. I think you got it from Google or somewhere. Do we have any Muhammadan? You know, we have to put or to like think about Islam as something special. Two days ago, when I went online, a Muslim woman, she called me and she insists that she wants to do breastfeeding for adult. She called me live on air. And me myself, I do not know what to do. Take the offer, refuse the offer, say yes, say no. I was afraid if I say no, Allah will punish me. How you can say no to the teaching of a holy God coming through a holy prophet? And the Muslim women, the Muhammadan women who called me, she was very serious and she continued sending me text messages saying that the offer is still standing firm. And I put the word firm between two brackets, you know, I mean, because we are talking about the breast. And some people still until now question if Muhammad is a prophet. If Muhammad is not a prophet, how in the world come with such a teaching, beautiful teaching, that a Muslim woman, she shall have her breast given to strange men, so strange men can sit with her? Isn't it amazing, astonishing? Who can come with such a teaching beside Allah? Nobody. I don't know which time in the video. Yes. Yeah, here we go. Yesterday, this lady, she called me and she offered her breastfeeding. You don't even know what Christianity is about yet. You are following Allah, the devil. The verse in the front of your eyes. Where is the... I'm trying to find when this lady, she called. And she offered me here. Why you try to contact me, my friend? I talk only to Muslims. Let us see. Maybe now I see. Any Muhammadan? Do we have any Muhammadan? Hmm? We have Eliza is calling, the one who want to do breastfeeding for me. I'm not sure why. Hello?
And you were talking about breastfeeding.
Yes, you are the Muslima Eliza, correct?
Do you want me to breastfeed you?
No, thank you. I'm not interested. But do you do that usually?
Yeah, I say Bismillah and then I breastfeed.
Okay. How many men do you breastfeed a day?
Around 22.
Okay. Is that for free, like a charity, or for money?
It's because we're allowed to.
Oh, just because you're allowed to. Okay. Can you explain to us why your prophet he allows such a thing?
Because he wants us to be happy.
Oh, that make you very happy? How would feel when, like a man, he do breastfeed you? Like a man you never met before, he come to your door and he knock at your door and you give him your holy nipples.
Well, do you want to find out?
No, I don't want to find out, so I'm asking you.
Well, I can breastfeed you if you want.
No, I don't want to find out in this way. I want to tell you. I mean, look at this. Look at this. We buy a new microphone, and then the first caller from the Muslim nation, if we can call them a nation, as Muhammad he called them a nation, is a Muslim lady offering me her boobs. But it happened that at that moment, I was not interested, but I might rethink it. Because speaking too much about Islam will make you pervert. Pervert, you know, pervert? Actually, I find it very funny that even the Quran claimed that the one who made Satan pervert is Allah. Can you believe it? And if somebody makes somebody pervert, that means he is a pervert too. Don't we agree? If somebody made you, if you accompany somebody and he's a pervert, you will end to be a pervert. So the Quran confirmed that Shaitan, he accompanied Allah. And due to the accompany of Allah, as we see in chapter 7, verse number 16, it says, Shaitan, he said, now for thee perverting me. Do you see it? Do you see it? Who is the one who makes Shaitan pervert? Allah. And then you ask yourself, why Allah want to make Shaitan pervert? The one who is saying to me, debate this guy and this guy, bring him. Bring me your child. I'm not responsible for what is going to go missing. So if you are a person interested to see me debating a Muhammadan, well, go and call him right now and ask him to call me. He's welcome. A disclaimer. After he called me, he will look like a pervert. Because whoever defend a pervert, he end to be a pervert too. Any Muhammadan? You know, the Muhammadan, they get upset. I'm showing you your screen. This is your translation. This is your Quran. Why do you get upset? Why the Muhammadan get so upset? I'm not saying anything. I'm just showing you what it says there. Here we go. Shaitan, he says to Allah, you are the one who made me, he made Shaitan pervert. A Muhammadan, his name is Yasin. He keep repeating the same thing. He says, Allah is He is not going to be asked about what He do. That's because you're an idiot. This is because you're an idiot. Because you're a coward. You don't dare. We dare. Why I cannot ask Allah about what He do? When Allah, He says He will insert in your anus a chain. Shouldn't we ask Allah why He is a pervert? And this chain, each ring of it, each ring of this chain is equal to all the iron in the world. Isn't it a pervert? Torture? What do you think if somebody starts inserting things in your anus? Isn't it this is a pervert behavior? He could not find any torture except inserting chains in your anus? Is that really what God do? Chapter 69, and the funny is, look, this is a miracle, by the way. It's chapter 69. Once I was debating a Muslim, and people in the chat, they start, oh, 69, 69. I don't know what. I said, what is that 69? What do you mean? Did I miss something? And they explain in the chat, was 69 present. Your God, Allah doing 69? If we go to the book of Ibn Kathir, in chapter 69, verse number 32, look what Ibn Kathir he will say. And guess what? It's a miracle. I did not even open Ibn Kathir since 2 days ago, and we have it on 69 chapter. Miracle. Like, what the heck? And then we go to verse number 32. What Allah will do. Why this thing is not working? Let us try again. Here we go. So according to Muhammad, obviously he have a pervert God. He says, Allah, he says, then fasten him on a chain whereof the length of 70 cubits. What does that mean? Not sure. Ka'b al-Ahbar said, every ring of it will be equal to the entire amount of the iron in this world. Al-Wafi reported from Ibn Abbas, from Ibn Jurayj, both they said each cubit will be a forearm length of an angel. This is how big it is, brother. Ibn Jurayj reported that Ibn Abbas said, فَأَسْلِكُوهُ, then fasten him. It will be entered into his buttocks and pulled out of his mouth. Take a note here, in the case of Muhammad, what happened is the opposite. The poison enter his mouth and exit his buttocks. That is for the sake of the wisdom of Allah. Which means vice versa. So it will be entered into his buttocks. Allah will push it there, in your buttocks, and he will take the chain out of your mouth. Then we arrange on chain just like lotus, who are going arranged to be in a steak to be roasted or roasted. It will run into his behind until it is brought of his nostrils. Excuse my English. When the guy try to stand up, he will not be able because the pain in his anus is so strong. And look, Muhammad here is speaking from expert to you, obviously. Something happened to him to the point he knew exactly what happened if you have a pain in your anus. Otherwise, how Muhammad knew that if you have a chain in your anus, you will not be able to stand up? Isn't it this is a pervert God? Isn't it this is a pervert penalty? And now what you will say, it doesn't say that, CP? This is your Ibn Kathir, and this is your translation, and this is your Muslim website. And look at the fiction. Every ring of this chain have equal iron to all the iron in this earth. In the world, actually. The world is even bigger than the earth. So imagine here. You have 1 inch maximum anus. And then Allah will insert a chain in the anus, and every ring have more iron than all the iron in the world. Zero Muslim caller. Zero Muslim caller. They don't dare to speak about how their prophet died. They don't dare to speak about how he gave all those false prophecies. And one of them, he called me, he says, I have a question. Okay. The only ones who call me really to give some help in the topic is a Muslim lady. She want to do breastfeeding for adult. How you feel yourself?
It feels very good.
I feel very good. And what is the purpose of this breastfeeding for adult?
Well, it lets you sit around with me.
Guys, when the Prophet, he ordered Muslim women, and this is additional proof that he is a pervert, he ordered the Muslim women to give their boobs to strangers. The Muslim lady, she explained it saying, well, to allow men to sit with me. Look, brother, it's a very conservative religion. You cannot sit with a true Muslim believer unless she give you her boobs, and you have to suckle it for 10 different times in 10 different days until you are satisfied. Even if you have a beard, it doesn't matter. Even Aisha, the wife of Muhammad, she ordered her sisters and her nieces that no one can enter upon me unless you suckle him from your nipples. So Aisha, she have a room of secretary who have their like breast open for the clients who is coming to see Aisha. And supposedly the reason for that, a man, he can sit with her even though he is a stranger after he suckled the breast of her nieces. But if you ask the Muslims, well, what this breast suckling will do, is she became forbidden? They will say no. Can he have sex with her? They say yes. So what the point? Anyone can tell me the point? Any Muhammadan? Do you see how this cult is in disability? Simple question. With simple question, Muhammad, he lose his tail. Allah, he lose his right shin. And his two arms. And his tongue is bitten by his own teeth.